Hey guys, I'm Rachel with Family Focused Chiropractic. I'm so excited to be here with Tanya Palumbo from TNT Photography. I just want to have her explain a little bit about what she does and why she's so amazing, why we love her here in Holly Springs. So go ahead.
Hi, I am Tanya Palumbo. I own TNT Photography, a photographer here in Holly Springs. I specialize in families, professional headshots, maternity pictures. I did win an award recently for one of the top 10
That's
maternity
awesome.
photographers of Raleigh.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And then cake smashes are also a favorite, and everyone really loves them because what's more fun than watching a little kid
Right?
dive into cake for the first time? It's a little more work than people think, but it's fun. So yeah, that's what I do, offer photography.
Awesome. So that's great. Do you primarily do things here in the Holly Springs area? Do you go to people's homes? Kind of what's that, the location like?
Yeah, so really I try to do as much as I can in Holly Springs. My husband and I, we have lived here for 9 years. We actually got married at Bass Lake Park. So calling Holly Springs home is such a big part of our lives. So when we kind of planted our roots here in Holly Springs, it was important that I give back to the community in general. So yeah, I do a lot of sessions here in Holly Springs, whether it be Bass Lake Park or Sugg Farm is absolutely gorgeous.
Right.
Little hidden spots on the Greenway. I have several spots that I don't tell anybody about because I used to be the only photographer at Sugg Farm. I remember being the only photographer there. Now I've been here since 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, right?
You'll have to go down there.
That's awesome. So you love being a part of the community. I
do.
love that you guys were married here. That's so sweet.
Yes.
And I think it's fantastic. I see how much community matters to you in your business. And one thing you guys may not know is just how much Tanya is involved in the Holly Springs community. Tell us a little bit about that and what you do.
So I am passionate about small businesses and I'm passionate about the community. I think that this community is really in its infant stages. I mean, we're still growing. It has changed so much since we moved here 9 years ago. And I used to get off the plane at RDU to go see my brother in Fuquay, and I would drive down 55 to go to Fuquay, getting off at the airport, getting off the plane at the airport, and going, what is that downtown district, Holly Springs? I wonder what that is. There wasn't a Walmart. It was just keep driving. There are no lights. You are out in the middle of nowhere, North Carolina. And so I remember the first time I drove by and I saw a Walmart. And so it was before I lived here, but I was like, oh,
Society has arrived.
I know, yes. They have come.
That's so funny.
And so, yeah, so as far as being in the infant stages, I think that learning to build a community, it's something that we all need to do together. And that's whether it's supporting small businesses or supporting small families here in the community or supporting each other.
Right.
So a lot of my business, I give back to the community. I'm an ambassador with the Chamber of Commerce, passionate about the Chamber. The Chamber is doing some really great things, especially kind of changing a little bit more to not necessarily focus on small business, but they're understanding that small business is, we have a big need for direction.
Right.
So serving as an ambassador, kind of as a liaison between the business owners and the Chamber, has been so fun and so rewarding. And I also sit on 2 committees. So the Programs Committee and now the Communications Task Force, which will be a committee soon. And we're just kind of working our way to make a better Chamber.
There you go.
And then additionally, I do a lot for nonprofits here in the area. So, of course, Meg Smile Foundation, which grants wishes to kids who are ill. Sometimes it's terminal, sometimes it's just chronic illness, sometimes it's just an illness. And just to be able to be a part of that organization and offer my services and my time to them is great. We just had our auction weekend in July. And we raised, I can say this now, but we raised over $90,000 in the week, and just for the auction alone.
That's
and
awesome.
A lot of that was small business owners donating things, and what it's so remarkable to be a part of that. And then I'm part of 100 Women Who Give a Hoot, which is a really cool concept. It's a really great concept, and I learn a lot about nonprofits in the Triangle area. And then one of my passions is the Fill Your Bucket List Foundation, which grants wishes to adult cancer patients. And right now we're doing a fundraiser for a family here in Holly Springs, actually.
Yeah.
It's called the Harasi family, and a lot of people know Joe or Debbie. So Debbie has metastatic breast cancer, and they have 3 children, and Joe is a fireman here in Holly Springs. He's the fire educator. He's also the handler of Cinder.
Yes.
So Joe is everywhere. And everybody knows Cinder. Cinder is the celebrity of the town. Like, I'm like, move over, Cinder, I'm here. But anyways, she's always had a dream to go to the Grand Canyon with her children. And, you know, having a cancer diagnosis is not an easy thing, going to doctor's appointments, and it's hard to find something to look forward to in that really dark time. So me being a part of Fill Your Bucket List Foundation, when I found out about Joe's wish that he had submitted for Debbie, they make a little too much money. Firemen are not rolling in dough.
Right.
They are definitely, you know, they're hardworking people. They work around the clock. And Debbie, she owns Little Dreamers Preschool here in Holly Springs.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they've touched so many lives in this community. And being that they make a little bit too much money, we had to do, it's called the Fund It and Fill It program. And so basically I said, well, I love Holly Springs. I loved the Harasti family. I love what Joe does for the children and the community. I want to go ahead and spearhead this fundraising because I think about, as a mom, the time that you can have when you have something to look forward to, and you have these memories with your child. But not only that, but her children will always have these memories with their mom.
It's true.
So I cannot wait. We're about halfway there, and we've only done 3 fundraisers, one major one, 2 smaller ones.
That's awesome.
So if you see pink buckets around Holly Springs that says Team Debbie Harasti, throw some money in there. It's going to a great cause.
That's awesome. I love that you do that, and you're so passionate about it too. I can feel that passion from you. So definitely fill the buckets. Get that from Debbie. So tell me a little bit with the photography. What is a good way for people to contact you? What's the process if they're looking for someone? And I can tell you her photography is amazing. So if you need families or anything that she does, definitely check her out. But what's the best way to contact you, and what's that process like?
So I have Facebook. You know, it used to be a long time ago, if someone wanted your service, they just pick up the phone and call you. But now we have so many means to keep up with. We have our personal Facebook, our business Facebook. I prefer to be contacted through the website and email is the best way. And that's whether you're looking to have an event photographed or a baby, maternity, families. Those family pictures are important too. Again, kind of going back to giving back to the community and the Fill Your Bucket List. Having those kind of photos, it's important to have those photos. And so many times moms don't want to have pictures. They're like, I need to lose 20 more pounds. No, I need to wait to get my hair done. No, I don't like this about myself. And a number of different reasons. But it's not just about getting your photos done. It's not just about mom. It's about the kids. It's about the family. You want your kids to have these photos to look back on. And you want to get them printed. Because now we're in this day and age of where everybody has their cell phone. So they're just like click, 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 taking pictures. People don't print pictures anymore. And they've got to get back into printing pictures.
So you were telling me about something about moms and the schedule. Tell me about that, because I clearly remember what it's called.
I call it my mommified process. Mommified process, because let's face it, it's not the dads that are typically contacting me. There's the occasional one, and they're usually, I don't even know how to respond.
Okay, I'll photograph you guys. That's fine.
A little sketchy, but we'll figure this out. But we're really busy between the different things that Wake County Public School has us do with carpool, or going to doctor's appointments, having to be there to pick your child up from the bus stop, and dropping them off. So basically, every single family is completely different. Their needs are completely different. Sometimes I work a lot with children with disabilities. So I need to know ahead of time what's a trigger for them, what works for them. So every single session, whether it's a family session or a headshot consultation or a cake smash, we talk, we get to know each other. I explain the process. After every session, I call through the images and I get rid of the crazy picture. There's always, so the family pictures, this is the truth. Next year, I think I'm going to do a compilation video. Every single family session, I swear this happens. I'll do the picture, everybody's posed right, and Dad is looking at like a UFO above my head somewhere. I'm just like, Dad, hello, like over here, hello, over here, look at the camera.
Dad fail. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So I get rid of those pictures. Now, if there's one where a kid is, or a picture where you're like, be still, I'll get rid of those kind of pictures. So I don't make it easy by any means, but I get rid of some of the tedious work. And then I send my clients a password protected gallery where they get to select the images that they love. Because as a mom, just because I like a picture as a photographer, because it's composition, it's lighting, it's everyone's smiling, you're not looking for that as a mom. You're looking for that sparkle in your child's eye, that smile that gets to your heart.
Smile,
yeah, and not the constipation smile. Yeah, that one where they're constipated. Yeah. And I try to do those things, and during the session with little ones, I make them giggle. I say things that are, not inappropriate, but things that we know, goofy, like little potty humor, stuff like that it gets them the actual, the smile that we need. And then the client can go in and select the pictures that they want. And then they can print them when and where they want as well, because I give them the digital copies in a high resolution format so they can get prints when and where they want.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds so easy.
It's very, very easy. Yeah, you don't have to come back in and waste, a couple of hours looking at pictures and feel that pressure sale. You can be sitting there waiting for the bus or waiting for your kid in carpool and looking at the pictures and scrolling through. So yeah, I try to make it really easy.
Perfect. Well, so tell me a little bit, what is the timeline? So if I say I want to get pictures done before the leaves fall off the trees, how early do I need to schedule with you? What's your wait time?
Okay, so scheduling. Yeah, so for fall, the weekends are booked already. I am completely booked for all my weekends, but I'm doing weekdays, so that's great.
Cool.
Peak foliage in this area is the first 3 weeks of November. So typically the first 3 weeks in November. The turnaround for me, because this is my full-time job, I'm not sitting on pictures for weeks and weeks and weeks on end. And I'm trying to get you pictures back in time for Christmas cards or Christmas gifts.
Awesome.
So my turnaround is usually 72 hours to get your gallery. And then as soon as you get your pictures, you can start making your selections. And as soon as you're done making your selections, you go on in queue for editing. And then I also do something really special for the moms who know, like, listen, I know only 8 photos came with my package, but you took so many great ones of my child. I need 20 of them, and I let people buy more as opposed to be just there. But yeah, so from start to finish in a perfect world, it's 2 weeks from the time they get their photos back to me, their selections. But I do work with clients who are kind of on a time crunch, especially with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, where they say, hey, I want to order these Christmas cards to make sure that I can take advantage of this deal and get them back in time. And I'll edit a couple pictures expedited so that they can order those pictures and not have to worry about it. Again, the mommified process, the one less thing that we have to worry about in the month of December.
Right. I'm like, it's speaking from a true mom, right?
Yes.
You know exactly what we want.
Exactly.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, it sounds great. I'm so excited that we got to talk with you, and we'll look and see you in the community. You definitely are out and about and around, so next time you see Tanya, just say hey to her. Give her a call, check her out. We'll have her website and her phone number up on this video so that you can give her a call. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you.
Yes.